A new development in Idaho's battle over abortion. The Ninth Circuit Court of Appeals ruled the Gem State can enforce most, but not all, of its abortion trafficking law against those who take a minor out of state to get an abortion without permission from their parents. KREM 2's Connor McAvoy spoke with an Idaho attorney to hear their perspective on that ruling. Connor?
This is a first-in-the-nation law. Supporters call it an abortion trafficking ban, while its opponents say it violates the First Amendment. And other than one specific component of the law, it will stay in effect while appeals courts consider its constitutionality. The Ninth U.S. Circuit Court of Appeals blocked part of the law that would prohibit people from recruiting a minor to get an abortion. According to the court's ruling, that means things like encouragement counseling and emotional support, even if it's part of a process of whether to have an abortion, is legal. North Idaho criminal attorney Scott Sargent says the court's decision came down to free speech. While the recruiting portion of the law will not be enforced, the court ruled it's the only part of the law that is protected by the First Amendment.
However, the court sectioned out the two other actions. So the court sectioned out harboring or transporting individuals to obtain these abortions out of state. And the court did that specifically because harboring someone or transporting them, that's not a speech activity.
But Sargent says the decision regarding speech can create issues.
Recruiting could be an attorney providing legal advice. Because that definition is so broad, there's a lot of free speech that fits into that definition.
Anyone convicted will face 2 to 5 years in prison, as well as potentially being sued by the minor's parent or guardian. Connor McAvoy, KREM 2 News.